those moods that you get in when you just feel like you want to clean and organize everything. I feel like I've had that a lot since like the end of my second trimester, beginning of my third. I'm 28 weeks now, and even though I've been feeling that, I haven't always had the actual physical energy to do anything about it. But I had a burst of energy whenever I was chilling with my breakfast, like watching TikTok, ASMR, kitchen restocks, and I was like, I want to use this momentum, inspiration, feeling that I have right now to organize the kitchen and give it a proper reset. I want to see how far I get in the house today in terms of resetting, but I definitely know that I want to focus on the kitchen. It really needs a little makeover. So we are going to do that together today. And if you're also the type of person that relies on extrinsic, external, motivational things to get you going, then I hope that this does it for you and that we can reset together. I always have this idea in my head about like how the kitchen will look with the perfect aesthetic. You know those TikToks, you know what I mean. I don't have super aesthetic stuff, but I do feel like I can make little sections of things kind of cute and, you know, use what I have and improvise. So I feel like that happens a lot, that I have this like desire to do things as perfectly aesthetically as I see online, but like reality is not that. I feel like maybe one day I'll get there, especially if we ever get to move back to the US and we can kind of like start over in terms of like the stuff that we have. I feel like maybe that would be the time that my life could look a little bit more aesthetic, but right now we're working with what we got, so let's use this momentum and reset a little bit together. So to start, I just pulled everything out of the drawer and decided to give it a little cleanup, obviously. And then I looked around for different containers and baskets that I had around the house that I wasn't using, and decided to just try and organize what I had with those. So the first one I made snacks, and then the next two I actually made them different types of like care package containers. So one was for allergies and one is for like cold and flu, and then I put some cold like essentials, crackers and soup, and then all of the vitamins and supplements that I had around, plus the cat food that could be stored in here. And then I found a bunch of cough drops that seemed like a better fit to go with the rest of the stuff. I organized some drinks, like some teas and some lemonade packages, also put those there, and some snack chip clip things. It's a little bit random, but it's organized enough for me. In the next drawer, this is the stuff that we use for, I guess it's for drinks and like making coffees and matchas and teas and stuff. So I just kind of rearranged what I already had in there and made it a little bit more organized, and I'm pretty happy with the results. Next, I went to the cabinets again, took everything out and wiped down, like that's always the first step. Then just again evaluating what we've got going on, what makes the most sense, playing around with what looks good where, basically making do with what we have. These containers were really perfect for the things that I had left over, so I'm really glad that we had a bunch of these kinds of containers laying around. I feel like it made everything look way more organized in the end. It's still not super aesthetic, but it's good enough for me and it's practical. In the next cabinet, I ended up putting the storage containers that we had in the bottom part. I feel like that was really helpful. I couldn't ever figure out a way to keep them, but just putting the lids on was really helpful. Then I decided to take a little break, and actually it was a pretty long break in the end, and I took quite a few breaks throughout this, if I'm really honest. Next, we did the back half of the kitchen. If you see my kitchen, it's super narrow, so it's an interesting setup, but basically this used to be like a baking cabinet for me, but I don't actually bake as much as I originally thought, so I actually ended up making like way more smoothies and turning over there for like breakfast stuff. So that's basically what I made this cabinet into, like a breakfast smoothie cabinet. I ended up putting all of the baking stuff that I had into storage containers, and I have it still very accessible, but it's just not in these cabinets anymore. It's in like a storage closet. Then I wiped down the back half here and organized it with the appliances that we had after cleaning them up. And I decided to also redo this little coffee corner that we have going on. It's not perfect, but I feel like it's pretty cute. Just having some coffee beans, some glasses, and the water cooker there makes it pretty cute and aesthetic. Then I finally got around to getting a more deep clean in, which was also very necessary. And voila, we wanted a very minimalistic, simplistic look for the kitchen, and that is definitely what we got. Cleaned a lot of stuff out and put it away and made it not cluttered anymore, and it's clean and it's organized, and I'm really happy with it. So this is the current status of the bathroom. I feel like it's in a pretty good spot as well. It's obviously not like perfect, but I think it's pretty good. We have some laundry in here. This is the little baby section that we have going on so far. Bath stuff, just think it's really cute. I thought I would show you the current status of the baby room that we have done so far. This is the main event going on over here. I'm planning on removing all of my books and journals and stuff, and then just making like a little pile for the baby books, and everything is pretty much like organized. It's an organized mess. Anyways, this is stuff that I need to wash. Just a bunch of bottles and pacifiers and toys and stuff. These are stuffed animals. This is like stuff for me. And then we have blankets and swaddles all here. I've already washed and obviously folded all of them. This is the baby wrap, some bibs. Then we have a bunch of shorts and longer pants. These are short sleeve button onesies, and these are long sleeve bamboo zip up onesies here. And then here we have sweaters and socks and warmer stuff, and then this, actually most of this is like bigger sizes for the months to come as well. Then I'm planning to fill this side with like the diaper stuff. This is actually already our mostly packed hospital bag. We still have to order some things, and obviously we still have to like get rid of that's going on there, but in general I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. Seeing as we still have like 3-ish months to go, I feel like we're at a good spot. I did my full shower, pamper, full skincare, all that stuff last night. So I feel like I'm really taking care of that aspect, and I really want to do like my full skincare again tonight. I put my updated skincare process in my last video in the self-care days with me if you feel like checking that out. But I feel like the skincare, I'm like getting it down. It's like becoming more part of like my routine, and it really is helping me feel like I'm resetting just like in life, just having like a new skincare routine and having this kitchen cleaned and like being in a good spot with the baby stuff. I feel like I'm in a good spot. I even got the bathroom way more in order. I put in a load of laundry. If you can't hear it already too, I don't feel very good today, and I feel like it's just started to get worse like near the end of me cleaning the kitchen. So I am going to listen to my body and stop for today. Even though it wasn't a full house reset, like I said, I feel like I'm in a good spot. Anyways, I'm gonna do like a really easy dinner, and I will see you guys in my next video again very, very soon. Don't forget to comment down below. Let me know how you're doing in life. Let's connect. And while you're down there, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am back with the weekly content. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.